We're going to talk about both games. We're going to talk about touchdown scores. We're going to flood the goddamn living room. We used to pray for times like this back in July, back in August, the dog days of summer. This is the best Sunday of the year outside of Super Bowl Sunday. Game number 1. Let's go. Boys are buzzing. Let's lock in a community touchdown parlay where we put $100 on it and give it back to the chat. We're going to look over some props powered by Rhythm. Chat, how are we feeling this morning? Drop some of your favorite anytime touchdown scores. Bo707, I feel you. Marcus Valdez-Scantling, anytime touchdown, it's time. Don't hate that. Deep in the lab with that. 2 great defenses. I don't care. Give me the over. Is it sharp action? Baltimore-Detroit Super Bowl is what we need. That would be numbies. So our community touchdown parlay, 2 tight ends, 2 running backs. Game number 1, Travis Kelce, 18 touchdowns in his last 20 playoff games. Game number 2, George Kittle. Keep that scoring train going from last week. And last but not least, Jahmyr Gibbs. How do we decide who gets the money? We spin a wheel with everyone who's in the chat. Kittle and Kelce's fantasy points has a good rhyme to it. Go to your GOAT, 1 game away from the Super Bowl. Unfortunately, I can see the camera pan into the goddamn box now with Brittany and Taylor and the whole rest of the fucking gang. Give me a Travis Kelce anytime touchdown. I gotta take the dog. Feed the man.
At the 25. Here's Kansas City from the 19. Throwing at the goal line, and it's caught by Kelce for the touchdown. With Kyle Hamilton all over him, the matchup you wanted to watch.
I saw his carries are over under 14.5. Might have to dabble a little bit with that. Like I said, Kansas City needs to lean on the ground game today. Give me an Isiah Pacheco anytime touchdown.
And in goal. It's back to Pacheco. Pacheco drives across.
I love Justin Tucker. Over 1.5 field goals. Love that prop. Like we just said, Chiefs defense in the red zone, pretty frisky.
2 all-time kickers by percentage in NFL history in this game, and that is good.
And then Jahmyr Gibbs, dual threat, receive it, over the top, run it, Gibbs. Give me a Jahmyr Gibbs. Anytime touchdown.
Gets a block from the quarter, makes a man miss. Gibbs inside the 5, touchdown Detroit!
Did not score last week. I feel like the juices get flowing a little bit more with the wide receivers. Brandon Aiyuk, the secondary, like I said, has struggled for the Detroit Lions. Brandon Aiyuk fantasy score. And a Brandon Aiyuk anytime touchdown.
Looking, firing end zone, caught! Aiyuk, touchdown!
Brock Purdy, honestly, lucky that the first play of the game, first pass attempt of the game, wasn't taken to the house for 6. Brock Purdy under passing yards.
Pressure, gets away from Kaminsky, floats one deep down the field, and it's caught by Juszczyk, the fullback.
Jahmyr Gibbs, the boost, plus 2,500. On Fliff, that's fire. The Chiefs of Kansas City have allowed the most rushing touchdowns to quarterbacks. I haven't taken a Lamar Jackson anytime touchdown, but I figured I would message that to the people here this morning who are here in the chat. There's nothing like being the villain. Give me the Chiefs, plus 4.5.
He goes long and on his back to ice it.
In San Fran, tease up the Lions, tease down the Niners. Whatever floats your boat. The Lions have been the most profitable team against the spread in the NFL since Dan Campbell became the head coach. Talk about a man for the people, for the city. Give me the Lions, plus 7.5.
And there it is. The 49ers are going to the Super Bowl.